Good afternoon. It's Wednesday or Thursday. I don't know. uh, I guess I'd have to check the day, but I'm on vacation this week. I'm enjoying myself. Goodness, yeah. So had a memory pop on me today, and 15, 20 years ago, I can't remember. I used to be an over-the-road trucker. Now I'm local and make more money, and I'm home. And went and visited my old buddy in Crockett yesterday. I've known since '74, and we had a good time. His son come over there. This poor bastard's had 3 kids, and 2 of them are passed away. Yeah, right around 40 years old. Wow, that's tough. That's really tough. Now, the youngest kid, Jamie, still alive, kicking. And we all got together yesterday and we drank a couple of ultras. Make a little ultra. And having a good time. Old buddy Dennis and his young lady. Been married for a while. Good couple. Really sweet. Love them to death. Like the family I never had. I don't contact my family. Once in a great while, I go to the graveyard and clean graves by myself. And we don't worry about the trophies we get because, shit, they're made out of plastic these days anyway, right? So I'm having this memory. I'm married to my first wife, and we got a couple of her nieces in the house. We're trying to get them in school, get them straightened around in life, and hoping for the best. Hi, Misty. Taught Misty how to read and enjoy books, and I hope it's lasted a lifetime. Then you got Chelsea. Chelsea was like her mama, you know. Life should be easy. I should be able to coast. Don't have to work hard. But so I'm driving a truck over the road, and I go from Tyler, Texas, to Nacogdoches, Texas. And the next morning, I'm sitting out in El Paso loaded with a load of chicken nuggets from McDonald's going to the City of Industry, California. And depending on the season and where the vegetables are growing, because I always hauled food. Don't haul anything but food, boys, if you're driving a truck. And the reason is people ain't going to quit eating. They quit wearing brand new designer clothes. They can quit buying consumer goods, TVs, computers, all that happy horse. And but food, yeah, if you haul food, man, you're doing good. So here I am, left here Saturday night, about 1 o'clock in the morning. Well, it's Sunday morning, 2 o'clock in the morning. Drove my butt off to El Paso. Got there Sunday afternoon. Had a quick bite, filled my 2 thermoses full of coffee. Trucked on down the highway by Sunday took a little nap. By Sunday at noon, I'm sitting at the old bullpen truck stop out in the Arizona-California line Quartzsite area. And Monday morning, I drove on into industry. Pretty dangerous, but you know, you're sleepy as hell. You don't pay any attention to danger. You just do what you got to do. Parked in front of their gates so nobody else could get in. Over at Martin Brier in City Industry. Off in the neighborhood. Bunch of Mexican gangs and shit like that. Hung around that area. Never messed with me, man. I'm bringing jobs to the neighborhood. I'm delivering freight. So, you got to unload it yourself. You got to stack it up or stack it down the way they want it. And you pay yourself $100 lumper fee, and you unload the damn truck. Got your dispatch, and he's got you sent up in Santa Maria over there by Casa Grande and Arroyo. And Michael, do you have to drive on the old Highway 1, go down a really steep hill, down into the flats, right by Michael Jackson's old estate where the carnival rides he had out in the back of his yard. Out in Santa Maria. Beautiful flowers everywhere. They grow them commercially and they ship them off to flower shops all around the world. Beautiful place. Nice place, good, solid salty there people living in that little area because they got to work for a living. Ain't nobody giving them nothing. Get loaded up. 11 different drops and pickups over there in the area, and you get fully loaded and you take off back for Dallas. And now it's Tuesday by the time you take off. They want you back in Dallas by Thursday, so there ain't no bullshit. You got to drive that truck. You got to keep that left door closed. You got to keep coffee in the system. And you drive until you can't drive no more, and you find a wide place to pull over and you take a nap. When that sun comes up, because you're pointed toward the east, it's going to wake you up. And you drive that truck on down that road, and you get your butt in Dallas by Thursday. Because Thursday night, all day Friday, that's what you got off. That's the time you got to spend with your family, but they got to eat. They got to have a place to live. They got to have clothes on their back. If you're a grown-ass man, there ain't no damned excuse. And woman, don't be riding his ass and riding somebody else's something else because he ain't home because he's feeding your ass. I don't want to hear that shit. So anyway, on with the story. Now that we've read it and read and told people just the way we see it. Now, sorry a piece of shit you are if you don't do right. So I'm driving, and it's the middle of the night, and I got to keep rolling. I ain't got a choice. I got a job. I got a family to feed. I ain't got time for this. But I get bored. That's a long damn road between LA and Dallas. Let me tell you, if you're doing it out there and back in less than a week, yeah, you ain't playing. So I'm singing one night. I'm having a good old time. I'm singing the old time songs when I was a kid. Mom and Dad played Little Hank Williams and trying to think of the Patsy Cline. And who's the radio announcer from Carthage over there that made a big hit? You can tell the man there with you, he'll have to go. So I'm in a Jim Ed Brown mood that night, and I'm singing on the radio, the CB, aggravating the shit out of the other truck drivers. And when I quit singing, they tell me how sorry a piece of shit I am and how horrible I can sing. And I said, well, thank you very much. So I'm singing this old Jim Ed Brown song. It's somewhere around the Arizona, New Mexico border area. Klein's Corners, if you will. Shady Grove truck stop. Those places gone like history. Ain't there? They're there, but nobody runs them. They're abandoned. There's ghost town. Loved that family that run the Shady Grove truck stop, man. They were really great people. And we'll talk about that some other time. But tonight we're talking about singing on the CB. So I'm going singing Jim Ed Brown. I'm saying, I refuse to listen to. It sounds horrible. No, that wasn't the way I sing. I'm singing it like jazz. Imagine a jazz voice singing a country song. I refuse to listen to a joke I heard today about a woman who said she was through and calmly walked away. Pop a top again. Boom, 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 boom. I think I'll have another round. Set 'em up, my friend. And I'll be gone, and you can let some other fool sit down. So I'm just singing a little song there, and an old voice comes out of the radio, and an old voice sounded kind of familiar, but I couldn't quite place it just right. And old boy said, man, what's that song you're singing? I said, well, it's called Papa Top by Jim Ed Brown. It's a song I listened to. My mom and dad played all the time when I was a kid over there near Bryan, Texas, and where I was born. Loved the place. Texas has changed. We've got a lot of outsiders here. It's not near a friendly place it used to be. Everybody keeps to themselves. Trying to keep from hurting other folks' feelings, but I'm not that way. I'm an old boy. I'll tell you how the cow ate the cabbage, and I won't spare your feelings if you're being a You know what I'm saying? If you're doing right, I'm going to pat you on the back, tell you I love you. If you're doing wrong, I'm going to spank your ass and call you all kind of bullshit and tell you what you really are without mincing words to you. If you don't like me, I don't care. Ain't no fucking skin off my back, boys. So anyway, I'm singing my songs and talking to the old boy, and so I wish he'd shut the hell up. You sound like shit. No boy that asked me what the song was and everything. No, he sounds all right, man. So about 6 months, a year later, I guess they had to clear it all. Some big old country singer recorded that song, and whereas I like his version, I like the original much better because I grew up with it. But you know who you are, I ain't got to tell you. Man, I just want to do a shout out for you, and without mentioning your name. Coming over to Grand Junction this summer in June, and hell, I hope we can get together and we can sit there and bullshit and just be good old country boys and eat some of that damn yeller pie Merle Haggard didn't want, because I'll damn sure eat some with you. Cornbread and black-eyed peas and big old ham hocks and collard greens. Man, I'll tell you what. Nothing better, country boys. Nothing better. Grew up on poke salad and black walnut pie and green grape pie and you name it. Go out to the woods these days, see these youngins and say, kids, if you're starving to death, see that plant right there? You can eat that. Tastes just like cabbage, tastes just like lettuce, and black walnuts and wild hickory nuts. Hell, you can even take a big old pine cone and beat it against a tree trunk, gather up all them seeds, and you'll still starve to death, but at least you'll have a little something in your belly, right? Anyway, I just want to share that old story about one of them trips I was making out West Coast and back here. From Tyler to Nacogdoches, over to City Industry, California, up to Santa Maria, down to Yuma, and got to know a few Marines down there in Yuma. And being an old Army combat engineer, I'm kind of tough old nut to crack, but I have a damn good time. And I'm going to enjoy this life. Y'all can do what you want to. I've had the hard. And I've got myself set up for the easy now, boys and girls. And I'm going to live that life. I'm going to look at them pretty girls, and I'm going to let them go into their house, and I'm going to go into my house, and I'm going to play my guitar, and drink a couple of beers, and have a good old time. Anyway, just want to share that story with everybody. And life is funny how you affect other people, and you don't even realize it until it happens. But Alan and Kenny Chesney and damn George, everybody knows who King George is. And I'm gonna be out there at Grand Junction this summer, and the best thing I can do, man, if we can sit there and talk some crap to each other and drink a beer or two, and maybe sing a few campfire songs without anybody looking at us, just to have fun. Hell, that'd be great, wouldn't it? Anyway, we'll talk to you later, boys. I'm going to enjoy coming to that show. I'm going to enjoy being up in them mountains again when there ain't snow all over the damn place. But till later, y'all have fun. Y'all have a good time. Y'all enjoy your life. It's the only one you got. Take yourself seriously. Don't skip over the small stuff as much as you hate it or love it. Don't live in a movie clique where you just fast forward through the shit you don't like. Because let me tell you, that shit you don't like builds some damn good character in you. You either learn to be right or you learn to be wrong. Until next time. Thank God and pass the beans, boys. Bye-bye.